Hello and welcome back to the video on the rest of it and to another edition of Raw Out of 10. Of course, this is an absolutely massive episode of Raw. It's the go home show for Raw, but just not that. We're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Raw. We had legends throughout the show on the card, so yes, absolutely massive. Lots went down, so let's get straight into it. And it kicked off with Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart. They introduced us to the show basically. That's all we saw with them. Then Roman Reigns came out on the mic, and thankfully that's all we got with Hulk Hogan, to be honest. But anyway, they were having a trial for Sami Zayn. Paul Heyman accused Sami of being allied with Kevin Owens from the start and proceeded to show footage to prove it. Sami tried his best to protest, but Roman told Solo to hit him with a Samoan spike. But Jey Uso got in the way and showed up his own footage in defence of Zayn, and a crowd chanted Sami Uso. Roman got up and said that he found Sami not guilty for now, but his final test would be at the Royal Rumble. So that's definitely going to be interesting to see what it was. But that led us straight into the Bloodline versus the Judgment Day for the undisputed tag team titles. Uso's got in control earlier, and Jimmy sent Damien outside, and Dominic ran the distraction before being taken off the apron. Priest sent Jimmy outside the announcer's desk, and before he and Dom isolated them. Back in the ring, Jimmy hit a splash on Priest, but hurt his knee and was therefore unable to continue. So Sami Zayn took his place in the match. Sami was fired up and hit an explosive suplex in the ring. Ripley ran the distraction, allowing Priest to get a South of Heaven on Sami before Dominic tried for a 619. But took a super kick from Jey. Another distraction from Rhea led to a near fall before Sami broke it up. Jey then got another super kick on Dom before Sami joined them for the 1D and picked up the W. This gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Really, really good. In fact, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 just for the whole segment, but the match itself with Jimmy getting injured, I thought it was legit, and then it turned out it wasn't. Sami doing it, giving himself some more time in the Bloodline, and the tension throughout the trial as well. At first I thought it was it for Sami in the Bloodline, but then Jey Uso, all people, comes and save him. But yeah, this was just a great start to Raw. 8 out of 10 for me, absolutely loved it. We then saw JBL, the Godfather, and Ron Simmons backstage. Baron Corbin sneaked his way into the Poker Club, which I loved. It was just a door in the corridor. That's quite funny. But anyway, LA Knight was out next and called Bray Wyatt names before asking one of the legends to face him. The area was quiet, and just as LA was about to run his mouth again, we heard the Undertaker's entrance music, and he rode his way to the ring on the bike. Biker Taker was back. LA was nervous and lacing jokes before slowly backing away. Bray Wyatt came out as well, and Taker shoved Knight towards Bray. He hit him with sister elbow. Wyatt and Taker stared each other down before the latter walked out. Bray Wyatt and Undertaker now teaming up together. Did not see that coming, but there's two spooky guys in it. Biker Taker back. LA Knight perfect for this with his mouth. Sets out for a Royal Rumble. Love seeing Biker Taker as well. So on the whole, this was a really fun segment. Good stuff. Back at the poker table, DDT got a big win before Becky Lynch was on her way out for a match when Dakota Kai and Io Sky attacked her on the route. They dragged her into the steel cage and beat her out before posing on top of the cage. That was basically it. I was a bit disappointed by this, I'm not going to lie. It gets a 5 out of 10 from me, even though I don't normally grade segments. But yeah, I thought we were going to get a really good match, so it kind of could have seen straight Bayley and Becky steel cage match, but it seems like we're continuing here feud for a bit longer, which, like I said, I'm not really a fan of. I thought this would be a good way to close it, and then maybe they could go their separate directions on the road to WrestleMania, but clearly WWE have others and plans an idea. But yeah, personally, I wasn't a big fan of this segment. I really loved the same match, 5 out of 10. But anyway, DX was out next on Raw to share us what happened. Rose was introduced with gang before Kurt Angle showed up and said that he always wanted to be in DX. Triple H said they had a test, but before he could say what it was, Imperium walked out to the ring. Imperium challenged the veterans to a match, but they all said they were retired or too old to fight. Seth Rollins and the Street Profits came out to answer the challenge, and Teddy Long, of course, made a tag team match before Kurt announced that he would be the guest referee, and we went straight into the match. Jerry Lawler joined the commentary team while Rollins and Vinci kicked off the match. Ford came with a tag and took control with a dropkick before Vinci took him down with a clothesline. After a break, the Profits got double ankle locks, but Gunther broke it up and went for an asked Angle after being biased. Rollins took a powerbomb from Gunther, but took him out with the angle slam. The Profits then came back in with a top rope blockbuster, and Rollins hit a huge pedigree on Gunther. The Profits hit a spine buster and frog splash combo before Rollins came in with the finisher on Vinci for the win. And this gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Just a fun segment that you get on these sorts of legend shows with DX coming out. Happy they end up being down Imperium. Which was good, and they kind of put them over as well with all of them refusing to fight. So yeah, that was good stuff. 7 out of 10 from me. Really enjoyable segment. We then then saw Ted DiBiase and Ron Simmons backstage at the poker table before the show moved on. Ric Flair was out next and thanked the crowd for supporting the show for years. He introduced Charlotte, who made her entrance before Ric Flair headed backstage. Charlotte said that Raw would always be her home, and Bianca Belair made her way out next. Sonya Deville came out to mock both of them, and Charlotte proposed a match between Bianca and Deville. The two of them agreed, and we headed for the match shortly after the break. Bianca was in control early on, but Deville grabbed her by the hair and sent her into a corner before tossing her outside. After a break, Bianca was able to hit KOD off counter and picked up a sudden and quick win. After the match, Bianca said that she was still focused on the next. So Bliss came on the Titan trying and said she didn't need Uncle Howdy or Bray Wyatt to beat Bianca at the Royal Rumble. And yeah, this gets 6 out of 10 from me. Kind of a simple thing. Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair, nice to see them together with Charlotte Flair's new face thing. That's all we got from Ric Flair. It's a bit surprising. I thought maybe we'd get a bit more from him. I'm not necessarily complaining though. And you know, poor old Sonya, but it did a good job of setting up the Rumble match as well, and this, so I'll give it 6 out of 10. The Miz was out next and asked why he didn't get a segment tonight. KO came up behind him and hit a stunner, taking him out. Owen said Roman was guilty of holding the titles hostage for 2 years, but at the Rumble he would take it away from him. Owens was on his way out before the Miz got back up and took another stunner before Raw moved on. Paul we got used to them in this slot from Raw for many years. And yeah, no issue with KO doing this. But anyway, it's in time for our no DQ main event match for the US title between Austin Theory and Bobby Lashley. The champ was sent outside before Lashley sent him to barricade. We're back on Raw after a break. Theory got some suplexes, but Lashley kicked out. Theory got a steel chair, but Lashley sent him back outside. Lashley got the hurt lock in, but Theory broke out of it. Theory was sent into a chair in the corner, but before he sprayed Lashley with a fire extinguisher and sent him into suicides. Tables were brought in, and Lashley sent Theory through one of them. Brock Lesnar then made his entrance and hit an F5 on Lashley, and then hit another F5 on Theory before dropping on top of Lashley. So Theory retained the title, and yeah, it gets 7 out of 10 from me. Already seen the match numerous times. I feel like, but you know, it was still a really fun match. No DQ definitely added something. And Brock Lesnar returning, setting up Lesnar versus Lashley, it seems, for WrestleMania, or maybe even the Rumble. We'll guess we'll have to see. But yeah, that was really good as well. Love to see Lesnar back, and on the whole, it gets 7 out of 10 for me. Really, really good segment. The Brock is back, baby. Overall, Raw XXX from me gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, it was such a good show. It wasn't like Raw 25 where you had the oldies burying the new guys. It was just a really, really good, fun, nostalgic show that I loved from start to finish. Just a few soul guys. Triple H, work on the finishing of your shows. Leave some time for kind of like the big angle of the show, I suppose. And yeah, I know there wasn't like sort of The Rock, Stone Cold, John Cena on the show, but you know, to be honest, I didn't really expect that. It was just nice to see all of the nostalgic names that we've seen before. And yeah, one other thing I would say, I would love to see more involvement from like the history of the women's division on the show. I don't really feel like we got that. Well, the Bella Twins, for example, are advertised, leagues for Trish Stratus, etc, etc. But yeah, on the whole, Raw XXX was just such a good show. So nostalgic and just a very fun 3 hours. So 7 out of 10 from me. But anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. If you like, share, subscribe, what's got down below, fun to share for daily wrestling news and subscribe to the channel, greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.